Hare Krishna, Dharshini Mataji, and but pranam to you and all Vaiṣṇava. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru ki jai, Vrindavan.
Hare Krishna, Vrinda Gopika Mataji. Hare Krishna, Vrinda Gopika Mataji. Then with pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining the call and giving your association today, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashamati Priya Devi Dasi from Cincinnati.
Hare Krishna, Yashamati Priya Mataji. And with pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining the call and giving your association today, Mataji.
Hare Krishna
Anamika
Mataji,
Mataji.
double
Sorry.
pranams to you and all assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Uma from Portland.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I didn't get who just introduced yourself.
Uma
Mataji.
Uma
Okay.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Uma Mataji. Then with pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining the call and giving your association, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dharshini Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Anita Ramya from Sharjah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anita Ramya Mataji. Then with pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining the call and giving your association, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and the assembled devotees. This is Flavia from Georgia.
Hare Krishna, Flavia Mataji. Then with pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining the call today and giving your association to us, Mataji. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce themselves?
Mataji, we can start, I think.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, and with pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. I welcome all of you once again to Bhakti Sanga Japa conference call. I would like to read Srila Prabhupada's quote for today first. 20th February, an old father required massaging, so all the children wanted to serve the father. The father divided the right and left portion of his body to be served by the children. Later, along with the service, there was some quarrel between the children, and they were competing by hitting the parts of the father that was assigned to the opposing party. The father said that you are hitting my different parts due to your opposition to one another, but I am therefore dying. If there is any misunderstanding, please live peacefully. Letter to Raya Rama, February 20, 1969. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you so much for joining today's call. And today's call is on Sri Caitanya Bhagavata Madhya Khanda, Chapter 8, verses 182 to 197. And the class will be given by His Grace Adi Gadadhar Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, then with pranams. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. We are very grateful to you for joining and presiding over the call and giving your association to us today and enlightening us on the topic of Sri Caitanya Bhagavata. I now hand over the call to you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Dharshini. So let us get started with our Mangalacharan prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Caitanya Manobhishtham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamhyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapada Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती इति नामिने श्रीवार्षभानवी देवी दयिताय कृपाब्धये कृष्णसम्बन्ध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्ज्वल प्रेमाढ्य श्रीरूपानुग भक्तिद श्रीगौरा करुणाशक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुग विरुद्ध अपसिद्धांत ध्वांतहारिणे नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षाद् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्भ रसाम्बोधे पादाम्बुजाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते जयतां सुरतौ पंगोर्मम मंद मतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्भोजौ राधा मदन मोहनौ दिव्यद्वृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमाद श्रीमद्रत्नागर सिंहासनस्थौ श्री श्री राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवौ प्रेष्ठालिभिः सेव्यमानौ स्मरामि श्रीमन्रास रसारंभी वंशीवट तटस्थित कर्षणवेणु स्वनैर्गोपीर् गोपीनाथ श्रेयस्तु नः तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण. So dear devotees, we are reading from Sri Caitanya Bhagavad by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahasaya, Madhya Khanda chapter 8, text 182 through 197. Text 182. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is describing the ecstatic manifestations of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu as Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu participates in the Harinam Sankirtan at Srivasa. गौरवर्ण देह क्षणे नाना वर्ण देखी क्षणे क्षणे दुई गुण हय दुई अंकी. Although Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's complexion was golden, Gaura Varna Deha. He sometimes appeared in various colors. Kshane Nana Varna Dekhi. This Vaivarna, change of color, is one of the Ashtasattvic Vikar, one of the 8 ecstatic symptoms. Sweda, Kampa, Ashru, and one of them is also Vaivarna, where the body like, color only changes. Sometimes his 2 eyes doubled in size. Sometimes eyes would become big. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu's eyes. Already he had Pundarika Vishalaksha. He had very beautiful lotus eyes. They would become even bigger. Kshane Kshane Dui Guna Hai Dui Akhi. Dui Guna means twice as big they would become. His eyes. So his color was golden, but he would manifest different colors and his eyes would become double in size. All while doing Harinam Sankirtan. Text 183. Alaukika Haya Prabhu Vaishnava Aveshe Je boli te yogya nahe tao Prabhu bhase. In this way, Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu became absorbed in the transcendental mood of a Vaishnava and spoke in words that did not befit him. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, during the Harinam Sankirtan, sometimes he would manifest himself as a devotee and sometimes as Bhagwan. Both moods were there, Bhakta Bhav and Bhagavad Bhav. So now he suddenly goes into the transcendental mood of a Vaishnava. And then he's going to speak. Text 184. Purve je Vaishnava dekhi Prabhu kari bale, e beta amara dasa dhare tara chule. Previously, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, whenever he saw a Vaishnava, he addressed the Vaishnava as Prabhu. Clearly it is said. Purve je Vaishnava dekhi Prabhu kari bale. So Srila Prabhupada also taught us the same thing, that when we see a Vaishnava, we address them as Prabhu or Mata. But now, when he is in a different mood, when he is in Bhakta Bhav, he will call Prabhu. And when he is in Bhagavad Bhav, E beta Amara Das. And Dhare Tara Chule. He would hold his hair. But now he would grab them by the hair and announce, this fellow, like he'll grab the hair, this fellow is my servant. E beta Amara Das. This bacha is my das. So he will hold the hair and show. And the same, when he's in Bhakta Bhav, that same devotee will say Prabhu. So bewildering, Mahaprabhu's Leela. It just depends on his bhav. Next, verse 185. Purve je Vaishnava dekhi dhara ye charan, taro vakshe uthi kare charana arpan. Previously, when he's in Bhakta Bhav, Vaishnava dekhi dhara ye charan. When he would see a Vaishnava, he would touch the lotus feet. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha. Vaishnava bho namo namaha. He would do pranam, dandavat pranam, and touch the lotus feet. Dharaye charan. He would touch the lotus feet of a Vaishnava previously. But when he's in Bhagavad Bhav, Tara vakshe uthi kare charana arpan. That same Vaishnava, he would now climb on their chest and offer his feet to them. Charan arpan. Nilo. Mere charan lo. Take my lotus feet, he would say. Same Mahaprabhu, but just different moods, different bhav. Text 186. Prabhura Ananda dekhi Bhagavata gan Anyone Galadhari Karaye Krandan. Seeing how Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu was doing Kirtan Pravartan, he was increasing Harinam Sankirtan, spreading it everywhere, and engaging all the devotees also in participating in Prem Nam Sankirtan, sometimes manifesting Bhagavad Bhav, sometimes manifesting Bhakta Bhav, but predominantly Bhakta Bhav. Predominantly, he used to be in a mood of a devotee. And the devotees were so happy, seeing Krishna happy, seeing Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu happy, the devotees. See, Prabhura Ananda dekhi, Bhagavata God. So seeing the happiness of Mahaprabhu, the devotees were very happy. And embracing each other, they wept in happiness. Why? Because remember, previously there was so much turmoil in Navadvip. Nobody was devotee. People were all karmakandi, jnanis, and nobody was talking about bhakti. And now the whole Navadvip is flooded with devotion. So seeing this, the devotees were naturally very happy and in joy They were embracing each other and crying that our good days have come. In this material world, always there will be good days and there will be bad days. It is just the way the world is. At the time of Lord Ramachandra, sometimes Ravan is very powerful. He even came to Ayodhya. In fact, Ravan killed one of the ancestors of Ram. And as that ancestor of Ram was dying, he said, I curse you that someday in my Vansh, one of my Vanshaj, one of my successors will kill you. So Ravan had collected many sharab like that. So he insulted Nandi also when he went to Kailash. He spoke cruel words. So Nandi said, one day one animal will come and slap your face. Hanumanji. Angad, Sugriv. So like that. So in this world, when Ravan was there, even in Treta Yuga, which is considered to be very good, there was so much problems. Devotees, sadhus used to be eaten by this Khar, Dushan and other Rakshasas. So much so that when Ram went to Dandakaranya, the Dandaka forest, there was a mountain of bones. And Ram was told by the sadhus that these are the bones of the sadhus and rishis that the Rakshasas who frequent these forests, they have eaten so many. Rakshas means man-eater. So even at that time, very difficult times were going on. And then Ram killed he took vow that I will destroy all the demons. And he did. And then good time came. And then again bad time came when Krishna was there. Jarasandha, Kansa, it was such a bad time. Putana, all these demons, the earth was praying that I have become overburdened with sinful people. So there was bad time. Then Krishna came, set everything right, killed all the demons, did not leave even one. Everybody was killed, Dharma was established, Yudhishthira Maharaj became king. 35 years Yudhishthira Maharaj ruled, then he took sannyas. Then Parishit Maharaj for a few more years, he maintained very nicely. Then he died. Then Janamejaya, and then again Kali Yuga started very severely. And now we see what is the state of affairs. So sad. But then again, Mahaprabhu came and established this Nam Sankirtan movement. And then our acharyas have kept it going, and Prabhupada spread it like no one else all over the world. So now again, good times are coming. Even here in Atlanta, there are temples, Bhakti Vrikshas, devotees have deities in their homes. Thakurji Seva is going on, Harinam Sankirtan is going on. Sometimes it's hard to choose. Yesterday, one devotee invited me for Harinam Sankirtan. New devotee I met in the temple. Day before yesterday, Sunday, I met him in the temple and he invited कि Monday को शाम को घर पे आओ. Pitaji पधार गए, so we are having kirtan. But then I had Japa Dharma, so I could not go. So I thought, what a good problem to have. Now we have multiple opportunities for satsang that we have to choose. Should I go here? Should I go there? So in Atlanta, 60 years you go back, there was nothing in Atlanta. Not one Vaiṣṇava in the whole Atlanta. Now there are maybe at least 200 Vaishnavas in Atlanta. And now when there's Panihati, then even 1,000 Vaishnavas are there. So like that. So in this world, always good times and bad times will come. And in bad times, we take shelter of Krishna, we pray to Krishna. And in good times, Anyonye Galadhari Karayakan. In good times, we embrace each other and we weep in joy that Krishna is so merciful. I don't deserve this, but still so many festivals, so many kirtans. When Stoka Krishna Prabhu was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, he had never picked up a cigarette in his life. From his student years, he was preached and he finished his graduation, joined the ashram, was a brahmachari for, I think, 10 years or so, almost, maybe more, although he was a qualified engineer. And then he decided to get married because parents really wanted him to get married. Parents also were devotees. So to make them happy, he got married to a devotee girl. And now 10 years he's out of the market, job market. So in a place like Bombay, what job you'll get? So he became a librarian in Bhaktivedanta Hospital. Such a nice service. You are surrounded by Prabhupada's books. Patients, their relatives, they are there, they want to read. You just loan them Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Krishna book. So he was a librarian in Bhaktivedanta Hospital, all dealing with Prabhupada's books. So very nice, Satvik. And then suddenly, when his daughter was just few months old, he was diagnosed with his back pain. He did MRI, and there was cancer in his spine. Got a chest scan. There was a cancer in the lung, which had spread to the bones. So, and it was and he just within few days, he got paralysis of his legs because the spine got compressed with the tumor and he became paralyzed. So, doctor said maybe less than 6 months. And he took complete shelter of Krishna. And Maharaj, Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj, his Gurudev was in Gita Nagari that time because he was with Srila Bhakti Tirth Maharaj. Because Maharaj also was leaving this world. And Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj had taken a vow that I will not leave Srila Bhakti Tirth Maharaj. I will be with him till the last moment. So Maharaj is in Gita Nagari serving Srila Bhakti Tirth Maharaj, and Maharaj gets a phone call from Radha Gopinath Mandir that our Stoka Krishna Prabhu has been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and doctors are saying less than 6 months, maybe 3-4 months. Maharaj said, "What? He just got married, and his daughter is not even 6 months old." Yes, Maharaj. What to do? So Maharaj said, "I would like to speak to him on the phone." So they said, "Yes, we'll go to him and we'll call you, Maharaj, in a few minutes." Maharaj said, "I'm waiting." So Maharaj himself was telling that as I was waiting for Stoka Krishna Prabhu to come on the phone, I was thinking already now I am consoling so many devotees here in Gita Nagari because they are losing their spiritual master. So there's so much lamentation going on. And Maharaj was thinking now, Stoka Krishna Prabhu, such a young boy, he was only 32 years old. And he has a young daughter, young wife, small daughter, young wife. His parents, they made him leave the ashram because they wanted their son with him. And now Krishna is taking away their son. Maharaj said, I hope he doesn't say, Maharaj, why? Why happening to me? At this point, when my daughter is only 4-5 months old, my wife is young, and she's a homemaker. I am the only bread earner. That also little bit only I'm earning. I'm just a librarian in the Bhakti and the hospital. That's not a very lucrative job. Just enough to maintain yourself. Who will take care of them? I hope he doesn't ask me all these questions. Why me? And Maharaj says, Stoka Krishna Prabhu came on the phone, and his first words were, Maharaj, why me? Maharaj, why me? He said, Maharaj, why me? Why am I so fortunate that I get cancer, stage 4 cancer? Why am I so fortunate that early in life I came in touch with you? Why am I so fortunate that I was initiated by you? Why am I so fortunate that all my friends are devotees? Why am I so fortunate that I got to work in Bhaktivedanta Hospital? Why am I so fortunate that I was living as a brahmachari in Radha Gopinath Mandir for so many years? Why am I so fortunate that I got to participate in so many Sankirtans? Every morning life would begin with Mangalarti and Kirtan, and it would end with Shayanarti. Every day Bhagavad Gita class in the evening, Bhagavatam class in the morning, preaching to students. Why am I so fortunate? Why was I able to attend so many Mangalartis, chant so many rounds? Why me, Maharaj? Why Krishna is so merciful to me? Maharaj said, I had tears in my eyes. I said, what consciousness? This is such a elevated consciousness. And then Maharaj said, very soon I will come back. You just hang tight. I'm coming. And Maharaj told him, you move into Radha Gopinath Mandir. And on the phone, Maharaj told him that you don't worry about your wife, don't worry about your parents, and don't worry about your daughter. Maharaj said, I give you my words to Krishna Prabhu. Entire Radha Gopinath congregation is after your family. You just think of Vrindavan, just think of Radha Gopinath. Don't worry about your family. Maharaj said, our Radha Gopinath Bhakta Samaj will take care. And then Srila Bhakti Tirth Maharaj had such a glorious departure after hearing Gopi Geet, and in the midst of Barsana, Madan Mohan Baba, Narasimha Baba from Barsana, Man Mandir, they did Kirtan. And then Srila Bhakti Tirth Maharaj left this world hearing the loud chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Most auspicious. completely absorbed. Then Maharaj performed the last rites, and in few days Maharaj coming back to Mumbai. And as Maharaj was coming back to Mumbai, as the flight was descending, all the control panel of the flight count off. And the pilot said, we have to make an emergency landing. Anything can happen. Please wear your seat belt, put your head between your legs, between your knees, and just brace yourself. We are going to have a emergency landing, probably crash landing also. And he notified the air control, and there were dozens of fire brigades along the runway with their lights and sirens blazing. Everybody was in full this, and Maharaj said the plane was just hurtling down, descending too fast, and it was emergency landing. And Maharaj said that was the best rounds I chanted. Whatever those 10-15 minutes, the flight was descending rapidly. Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj says those were the best rounds I chanted on a flight. Not in my life. Maharaj said those are the best rounds I chanted on a flight, because on the flight usually there are so many distractions, so much noise. Maharaj says those were the best rounds I ever chanted on a flight. When Maharaj said those were the best rounds I chanted, I became suddenly alert. What did Maharaj say? Best rounds I ever chanted? Maharaj said on a flight. And somehow by Krishna's mercy, the flight was coming, about to land. And Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj says, my thoughts were that I am so unfortunate. I will probably die in this crash now. But Srila Bhakti Tirth Maharaj was so fortunate that when he was leaving, thousands of devotees all around the world were praying for him. But Maharaj said, nobody knows that my flight is crashing and nobody is praying for me. So if I die now, I will not get Krishna. Maharaj says this. These are Maharaj's thoughts. Look at his humility. That for Bhakti Tirth Maharaj, the whole world was praying as he passed away. But for me, nobody knows that my flight is about to crash. Nobody is praying for me. So how I will get Krishna? आपना के हीन ज्ञान अयोग्यता बुद्धि तारा मिले कृष्ण प्रेम है सर्व सिद्धि. आपना के हीन ज्ञान अयोग्यता बुद्धि. One has to think that I am very heen, very fallen, and ayogyata buddhi. One should think oneself to be unqualified. Tara mile Krishna prem hai sarva siddhi. That person gets all perfection. That person gets Krishna. Apana ke hina gyan ayogyata buddhi. Maharaj thinking, I will not get Krishna. Nobody is praying for me. Means Maharaj thinks I will get Krishna if everybody is praying for me. So Maharaj is thinking himself dependent on our prayers. Hare Krishna. So the point was that if in good times we are like Srila, let me mute everybody. In good times, if we are like Stoka Krishna Prabhu, that we live a life of brahmacharya, even our job, we try to find a Krishna conscious job, and all our friends are devotees, our family life is Krishna conscious. Then when difficulties come, we will be Krishna conscious. And therefore, devotees also in difficult times and in good times, they're always Krishna conscious. In difficult times, they intensify their prayers. In good times, they offer their gratitude and again increase their bhajan. That is the life of a devotee in Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. In Krishna Paksha, we take more shelter of Krishna because we are suffering. And in Shukla Paksha, we do more service because things are favorable. So in all conditions, a devotee always increases Krishna consciousness. Text 187. Sabara ange te shobhe Shri Chandana mala anande gaye na Krishna rase hai bhala. All the devotees were decorated with sandalwood pulp and flower garlands as they chanted in ecstasy of Krishna consciousness. Krishna rase. So how are devotees in Prem Nam Sankirtan? They are always wearing prasadi mala, garlands, and chandan. Shri Chandan means chandan also that is offered to Krishna. That's how we decorate ourselves, not in any other way. Even today, you see anywhere you go, always the garland is offered. To one who is speaking, one who is doing kirtan, when devotees come also, we always welcome them with garlands and chandan. This is mentioned in our Shastra. We don't have to change it. Mridanga mandira bhaje shankha karatal sankirtana sange saba haila mishal. Then the Harinam Sankirtan is going on, And also the kirtan is with the traditional instruments like mridanga, karatal, shankha. So best sankirtan is when we do it in a traditional way. Yesterday I was listening to one lecture of Srila Jayadvaita Swami Maharaj on kirtan standards in ISKCON as established by Srila Prabhupada. So one has to be careful what instruments we use, and the instrument should not be louder than the name. The main is the name, Harinam. Harinam should be loudest. The instruments are meant to support. So the instruments that we use in Sankirtan are like the jewelry of Krishna, deity. Nam is the deity. So when we worship Gaur-Nitai, Radha Krishna, we don't put so much jewelry, so much shringar that they are completely hidden. Cannot see them only. That's not a proper way. The jewelry, ornaments, flower decoration is meant to support and enhance the beauty of Radha Krishna, Gaur-Nitai. So similarly, Kartal, Mridanga, Harmonium, they are meant to support the name, not drown the name in their sound, that you cannot hear the name only. So that we have to be careful. Brahmanda bhedila dhvani puriya akash chaudigera amangala jaya shabanash. When Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates like Srivasa Thakur, Advaita Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Govinda Ghosh, Vasudeva Ghosh, when they were doing Kirtan, Mukunda Datta, the sound of Sankirtan filled the sky and pierced the covering of the universe. Brahmanda bhedila dhvani. It was so loud. Therefore, our acharyas during Kirtan, they encourage us that we should sing sweetly, melodiously, and loudly. Much louder, please. Many times, much louder, please. So you have to sing loudly. What happens? Chaudigir amangala jai sabanash. All the inauspiciousness goes away when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, when we do some Kirtan. What is that verse? In Srimad Bhagavatam, Uddhav says, Vande Nanda Varjastrinam Padarenu Abhikshnasha Tasam Hari Katho Udgitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam. The gopis Hari Katha Geet, the singing of the Hari Katha by the gopis, Punati Bhuvanatrayam. Tasam Hari Katha Udgitam means loud chanting. Punati Bhuvanatrayam. It purifies all the three worlds. Krishna Utkirtana Ganana Tanaparam. Premamritam Bhonidhi. Elsewhere in Caitanya Bhagavat, it is mentioned by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur that when devotees raise their hands and they do Kirtan and they jump up and down, how Prabhupada taught, when we raise the hands in Hare Krishna, Harinam Sankirtan, the upper planetary systems are purified. And when we sing Hare Krishna on this planet, this middle planetary system becomes purified. And when we jump up and down, then the lower planetary systems get purified with the sound vibration. So therefore, we should, how Prabhupada taught, jump up and down in Kirtan, that we should do. Then Brahmaji becomes very happy. Padyavali, Srila Rupa Goswami has written a verse where it says that when a devotee first picks up the beads to chant, Brahmaji starts preparing the Arti tray for the devotee. Because he knows very soon now this devotee will leave my Brahmanda and go to Golok Vrindavan. So Brahmaji feels so proud कि मेरे ब्रह्मांड का एक जीव गोलोक धाम प्राप्त हो गया. So he starts preparing कि when this jiva will go, then I will offer Aarti. Jai ho, jai ho. Like a grandfather feels very happy if the child goes to a good college or becomes very successful. So like that. Brahmaji, when you first time pick up the bead bag, Brahmaji starts preparing the Aarti tray. So I was thinking, क्या है ऐसा कुछ जो ज़्यादा ही हो गया है. First time you pick up the bead bag and then Brahmaji is preparing Aarti tray personally. तो इतने ससेवक है. I was thinking, when I first read that verse, I was thinking like that. But then I thought that for a jiva, when they first start chanting Hare Krishna, for them to attain Siddhi, if they're sincere, it may take 1 lifetime or 2 lifetimes, maximum 3 lifetimes. And Brahmaji will take few minutes to prepare the Aarti tray, and that is exactly the time. Brahmaji is 2-3 minutes is apne 2-3 lifetimes. So really, when that Jeep, Rupa Goswami is exact. But Brahmaji has experience also, no? He sees how much time it takes for a jiva to first time put the hand in the bead bag and go to Golok Vrindavan. So he gets ready. So this is The power of Sankirtan. Text 190. एकोनद्भुत जार सेवकेर नृत्य सर्व विघ्न नाशहय jagat pavitra. This was not so wonderful, for by even the dancing of the Lord's servants all obstacles are destroyed and the entire world is purified. Ekonadbhut. This Dham Sankirtan, all the 14 planetary systems, all the directions are purified. What is surprising? Even when the Lord's servants are dancing, all the obstacles are destroyed and the entire world is purified. Jagata Pavitra. In the purport, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada writes in Srimad Bhagavatam 11.14.24, it is stated, Vagad dravate yasya chittam hrudayat abhikshnam hasati kvachiccha vilajja udgayati nrityate cha mad bhakti yukto bhuvanam punati. Mad bhakti yukto bhuvanam punati. A devotee whose speech is sometimes choked up, whose heart melts, who cries continuously and sometimes laughs, who feels ashamed and cries out loudly and then dances, a devotee thus fixed in loving service to me purifies the entire universe. Also, in the Narad Pancharatra, it is said, Sankirtana dhvanim shrutva yecha nrityanti Vaiṣṇavaha tesham padaraja sparshad sadhya puta vasundhara. Clearly it is said that sa adya puta vasundhara. Adya means now, immediately. Mother Earth becomes immediately purified. Tesham padaraja sparshat, by the touch of the dust from the feet of Vaishnavaha. A Vaishnav who Sankirtana dhvanim shrutva yecha nrityanti. One who hears the Harinam Sankirtan sound and dances while doing Sankirtan, such a Vaishnav's dust of the lotus feet purifies even Vasundhara. Text 191. Se Prabhu apane nache apanar name ihara ki phala ki ba baliba purane. When Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu himself dances to the chanting of his own names, who can say what benefit is there? If Bhagavan is taking pleasure in singing and dancing his own names, what is the power? Can even the Puranas describe this? The word Prabhu refers to Lord Krishna himself. Yes, original Prabhu is Lord Krishna. He is the master, who is personally dancing while chanting his own names. What is that? Nija Namadharam Punarnanda Sutam. We sing during Gaur Purnima, Srila Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. The Puranas cannot reach the end of describing the glories of this, of Harinam Sankirtan. Text 192. Chaturdige Shri Hari Mangala Sankirtan Majhe Nache Jagannātha Miśra Nandan. The son of Jagannātha Miśra danced in the midst of the auspicious congregational chanting of Lord Hari's holy names, which vibrated in all the four directions. Jagannātha Miśra Nandan means our Shachinandan Gaura Hari. He danced in the midst of auspicious congregational chanting. Chaturdige Shri Hari Mangal Sankirtan. Mangala Mangale Bhyopi Harer Naam Eva Kevalam. Hari Naam is the most auspicious thing. Jara Namanande Shiva Vasan Na Jane Jaro Yashe Nache Shiva Se Nache Apane. He whose ecstatic holy names and glories induce even Lord Shiva to forget his clothes and dance was now personally dancing. This is Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, who can make even Lord Shiva completely mad in Prem Nam Sankirtan. Now he is dancing. He has come as Jagannātha Miśra Nandan and he is dancing to the chanting of his own holy names. Being absorbed, just read this purport. I'll come. Read this purport.
Hare Krishna. Being absorbed in the ecstasy of chanting the Lord's names, Mahadev, the Lord's devotee, forgets to wear his clothes. He whose glories when sung induced Shiva to dance in ecstasy now began to dance himself. Another reading of the word yashe or by the glories is rase or by the mellows. Prabhuji will be back in a minute or so. He just went to take care of something.
So my dear friend Sanatan Nitai Prabhu read the purport. Being absorbed in the ecstasy of chanting Lord's name, even Lord Mahadev, he forgets to wear his clothes. The gopis also forget to put their makeup and they wear their clothes in the wrong way. This is the effect of Krishna Prem, effect of Krishna's attractive power. He whose glories were sung induced Shiva to dance in ecstasy, now began to dance himself. Another reading of the word yashe or by the glories is rase or by the mellows. Jaro rase nache Shiva. In Krishna Bhakti Ras Shivji dances. Say nach. Shivji becomes Gopishwar Mahadev. He becomes a gopi. Shankar Bhagwan also. So that person who makes Shivji dance is now dancing to his own names. Because Krishna also wanted to taste what it is like to be a devotee, his own devotee. That's why he came as Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Text 194 and 195. Jara name Valmiki haila tapodhan. Jara name ajamila paila mochan. Jara nama shravane samsara bandha guje. Hena Prabhu avatari kali yuge nache. So who is dancing? Who is this Jagannātha Miśra Nandan? It is that Lord whose names induced Valmiki to become enriched by austerities. Valmiki became Valmiki Muni. Ratnakar became Valmiki Muni. The author, Adi Kavi, he became the author of Ramayana. Whose name awarded Ajamil with liberation. Ajamil Paila Mochan. That person whose name, imagine someone's name has so much power. Our name has no power. But even in material world, we see sometimes some police wala will catch and will say, "Arey, iske bete hai, ye minister ke bete hai. Acha theek hai, ye jao." You know? So name works even in the material world. But imagine how much in the spiritual realm, how much the name will be powerful. Whose holy name, when heard, destroys one's material bondage. Yan nama shravana matrena puman bhavati nirmala. This is the power of the holy name. Whose name, holy name, when heard, destroys one's material bondage. That Lord, who has incarnated in Kali Yuga, now engaged in dancing. Kali Yuga nache. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu is dancing. What is this dancing? When in the spiritual realm, just like we say, Yasya Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vrittimanti, in Brahma Samhita we say that Angani Yasya Sakalendriya. With any anga, we can do the work of all the indriyas. That is a spiritual body. In the material body, there are limitations. We can speak only with the mouth. We can see only with the eyes. But because it's a material body and it is seeing is depending on the optic nerve, speaking is depending on the vocal cords. So this is a completely material body. But the spiritual body is not material. It doesn't have these restrictions. It's a completely Satchidananda Vigraha. So one can see with the ears, one can eat with the eyes. There are no restrictions. Similarly, what is this dancing? Sometimes color is changing, sometimes it's becoming heavy like a mountain, sometimes it's becoming light like a feather, and devotees are carrying him around in Srivasangan. All that description was there. You must have heard last time. So what is all this going on? When the body is completely spiritualized, whatever emotions we feel inside, they manifest externally. So if internally there is great love for Krishna, then that will manifest in the form of tears for Krishna. Oh Krishna, where are you? So whatever emotions are erupting in the heart, they naturally manifest in the body externally, because now there is no difference. But it's not a material body, it's a spiritual body. So just like spiritual emotions are felt in the heart, those spiritual emotions manifest in the body. Jagannāth's arms are melting and going inside, like that. So this is the thing, because the body is completely spiritual. Text 196 and 197. Jara nama gai shuka narada vedai, सहस्र वदन प्रभु जार गुण गाय, सर्व महाप्रायश्चित्त जे प्रभुर नाम, से प्रभु नाचये देखे जत भाग्यवान. That Lord whose holy names Shri Shukdev Goswami and Shri Narad Muni sing as they wander about, whose transcendental qualities are sung by Sahasravadan, the thousand-headed Lord Anantashesh, and whose holy names are the best of all forms of atonement. Sarva Maha Prayaschitta, Jai Prabhura Naam. Now, personally, that Prabhu danced before the eyes of those who are Bhagyavan, those who are fortunate. Only those who are fortunate, they can see. Jayati Jayati Devo Krishna Chaitanya Chandra, Jayati Jayati Kirti Tasya Nitya Pravitra, Jayati Jayati Bhritya Tasya Vishveshamurte, Jayati Jayati Nritya Tasya Sarva Priyanam. The dancing of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu is to be witnessed only by those who are very dear to Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. And to those who find Mahaprabhu's dancing very, very priya, very dear to them, they become dear to Mahaprabhu. They are able to see. So, Shukdev Goswami, Narad Muni, Anantashesh, they are all experiencing divine ecstasy, chanting the holy names of Krishna. And Sarva Maha Prayaschitta Jai Prabhura Naam. This is very important. That we all have made mistakes. We all sometimes commit sinful activities also. And the natural question is, what is the prayaschitta? What prayaschitta we can do for our sins? And it is explained that the best prayaschitta for pap is Harinam Sankirtan. And the best prayaschitta for aparad is Anutap. With Anutap, with Paschatap in the heart, regret in the heart, repentance in the heart, we beg forgiveness from the Vaiṣṇava that we have offended. So this is the atonement for sin and aparad. So here Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying that Sarva Maha Prayaschitta Jai Prabhura Naam, Se Prabhu Nachaye Dekhe Jata Bhagyavan. Only the fortunate devotees are able to see the divine dance of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu in Harinam Sankirtan, Prem Nam Sankirtan. Only the fortunate souls are able to see. In Sri Caitanya Bhagavata, in this Madhya Khanda only, later on, there is a mention that when Sri Nityananda Prabhu delivered Jagai and Madhai, who were very, very sinful, I think Madhai, his name became Madhavananda, if I remember correctly. And these two brothers, Jagai and Madhai, they had committed murders, they had committed dacoitry, arson, all the four regulative principles they had broken. They used to intoxicate, they used to eat meat, they would not even spare cows. They were very sinful. When they were delivered by Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu, they became very serious about Krishna consciousness. And they understood that the best prayaschitta is Harinam. Just with humility, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If we have offended some jiva in our life, we can do prayaschitta by praying for that jiva and chanting Harinam and offering it in the name of that person. That way that person also gets tremendous spiritual benefit. So Jagai and Madai, they took complete shelter of Sri Sri Gaur Nitaya, and Chaitanya Bhagavat describes that they were chanting 2 lakh names every day. Means approximately 128 rounds they were chanting. And in the purport, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ji Maharaj writes that Naam Acharya, Srila Haridas Thakur would chant 3 lakh names every day. Jagai and Madhai, after they were given mercy by Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, they started chanting 2 lakh names every day. And in Sri Caitanya Bhagavat, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu himself says that I do not accept bhoga offered by anyone who does not chant every day 1 lakh. 1 lakh means 58 rounds. 64 we say, because many times we are inattentive and all that. But 58 is 1 lakh. And 2 lakh is 116. Therefore, Sripad Ayendra Prabhu would chant 116 rounds during Kartik to make it 2 lakh. So, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu says if one does not chant 58 rounds every day, I will not accept bhoga offered by that person because I want my devotees to chant 1 lakh names of Krishna every day. This is there in Sri Caitanya Bhagavat, and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada also writes it in that purport. So it's very sobering for us because we may think that we are nice devotees, but if we are not chanting 1 lakh every day, we are not properly situated. But Jagai and Madai, they were chanting 2 lakh names every day. And they were always on the bank of Ganga, eager to serve all the Vaishnavas who came and offer them the Dandavat Pranam. But still, they were having a lot of anutap. They were having a lot of pain in their heart, regret in their heart, repentance in their heart that we have offended so many people. So one day, please listen carefully. One day, Madhai goes to Nityananda Prabhu and says that Nityananda Prabhu, please help me. I am burning in guilt. So Nityananda said, what happened? Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu so many times has consoled both of you that now forget the past, move on. You are completely forgiven. You are sinless. Mahaprabhu in front of everybody took all your sins. You are sinless now. You don't worry. Now you just do bhajan. Don't look back. Madhai says, but I cannot forget how I made you bleed. How I picked up that Madira pot and I smashed it on your head and I made you bleed, Nityananda Prabhu. You are my savior. You are my Ishtadev. I have hit my Ishtadev. I have struck my Ishtadev on the head and made you bleed. I cannot forget the sight of your blood. Devotee is very kind-hearted. Srimati Sita Devi also, when Jatayu fought to save her, when Ravan hit Jatayu with a sword and chopped off one of his wings, blood just squirted out from there. And Sita saw that on the white body of Jatayu, all that blood squirting. And Jatayu gave the ultimate sacrifice, trying to save Sita. And then when Ram came, he told Ram also which direction Sita ji went, so that Ram was able to find her. But then much time went by, almost a year went by. Sita ji was in Lanka, then the Yuddha, the war was fought. Lord Ramachandra and his Vanar Sena crossed the ocean, went. They killed all the Rakshasas. They killed Ravan. Lord Ramachandra killed Ravan. And Mother Sita was rescued. Then they got on the Pushpak Viman because Bharat ji had said, ki, one day also if you are late, I will not be able to maintain my life. So they had to come quickly. So Sita Ram, they came back with Lakshman and everyone to Lanka, from Lanka to Ayodhya. And then Lord Ramachandra was installed as the king of Ayodhya. So when the installation was going on, Sita and Ram are the king and queen. They are sitting on the Simhasan. They are sitting on the throne. And there are different celebrations going on. Some people are coming, singing, dancing. Some come and they have a color festival where they throw colors in a different pattern in the air, and it looks very beautiful, and dancing and music is going on. Sita and Ram are sitting on the throne and they're watching. And then in one particular part of that dance, they are throwing red color in the sky. And Sita ji starts crying when she sees that. So Ram asked her, such an auspicious moment. We are being installed as the king and queen. Ayodhya Vasis are so happy. They are dancing in pleasure, music, dance, everything, color. Why are you crying? And she said, when they threw the red color, I remembered Jatayu, how Jatayu's blood had squirted out. And today I'm sitting on your left lap on the throne as your queen only because Jatayu saved me. Only because of Jatayu's sacrifice. So I'm remembering Jatayu. This is the heart of a Vaishnava. They never forget. So Madhai, who is Madhavananda, he also cannot forget the blood that he saw. He was the cause. Blood from the forehead of Nityananda Prabhu. He would always look at Nityananda Prabhu's forehead and remember, I hate him there, I hate him there. I'm such a sinful person. He could not forget. So he said, Nityananda Prabhu, I cannot forget. He offers beautiful prayers to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Many pages of prayers he offers to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, glorifying Nityananda Prabhu. And this is, Nitai, I cannot forget what I've done to you. Nityananda Prabhu takes him on his lotus feet, and Madhai washes Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet with his tears of love. And then Nityananda Prabhu picks him up, embraces him, and says, Madhavananda Prabhu, please believe me, I completely forgive you. I completely forgive you. I am the Supreme Lord. I don't get hurt like ordinary people. So don't be so sad. Madhavananda says, okay, Nityananda Prabhu, you forgive me. But what about other people that I've offended? Nityananda Prabhu says they were not Vaishnavas. Nobody was Vaishnava that time. Because Vrindavan Das Thakur writes, Jagai Madhai had done all sorts of sins, but they had never done Vaishnava Aparadh because there were no Vaishnavas there. So Nityananda says they were not Vaishnavas. So yes, it's very sinful and it's Jiva Aparadh, but at least it's not Vaishnava Aparadh. But Madhai says that, but now they are all devotees. And when Suruchi offended Dhruv, Dhruv was not a devotee. But later on, he became a great devotee, and Suruchi got Vaishnava Aparadh. And therefore, her son died. He was killed by Yaksha. And when Suruchi went to search for him, she got burnt in forest fire. She also died. Our Acharya explained that was because of Vaishnava Aparadh to Dhruv. Even though when the Aparadh was committed, he was not a devotee. But later on, he manifested himself as a great devotee. So Suruchi got Vaishnava Aparadh. So Madhai is saying that time they were not devotees, but now they are all devotees because of your preaching. So I will get Vaishnava Aparadh so many times. I have offended so many Vaishnavas. So please tell me what prayaschitta I can do. Shri Nityananda Prabhu says you build a ghat on the banks of Ganga. When the devotees come to bathe, they come to wash their clothes, they come to fill water. Sometimes it can become very slippery, muddy. It's a river. But if you build a ghat, there are steps, then devotees can very easily fill water, take a bath, wash their clothes. So you build a ghat on the bank of Ganga. And you stay there on that ghat will be known as Madhayera Ghat. Not Madhavananda Ghat. Madhayera Ghat, because it is a prayashchit for things you did when you were Madhai. Even today that ghat is there. We went there in Navadvip, and it is called Madhayera Ghat. Nityananda Prabhu named it. Before it was built also. So Madhai and Jagai, both of them, Jagadananda and Madhavananda, they both went with their own hands. They constructed that ghat. And they invited all the Navadvipasis, please come to our ghat for your daily bath and filling water, you come. And they would keep the ghat very clean. And whenever devotees would come, they would offer a full Dandavat Pranam to the devotees. And they would offer them, can we carry the water for you, please? Can we wash your clothes? They would all do these menial services to the Vaishnavas, all the time chanting Hare Nam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. All night they would chant 2 lakh, 12 hours. They would chant 2 lakh. And then in the daytime, 12 hours Vaishnava Seva. And 12 hours Harinam, 2 lakh, 12 hours Vaishnava Seva. All day they would be doing Vaishnava Seva. And it is described one day, Madhai offered obeisances to one man who had come to take bath. And this man remembered how Madhai had beaten him once and given him bad words. So he remembered that. And he said, oh, don't. And by that time, what happened? Madhai became so elevated that he was given the title Brahmachari. So he was called Madhavananda Brahmachari. Actually, we use the word Brahmachari just like that. But actually, Brahmachari is a very respectable title. Narsimananda Brahmachari, Pradyumna Brahmachari. It's a very nice elevated title given to pure devotees. So he became Madhavananda Brahmachari. So this man told him, you have taken the name Brahmachari, but I know who you are. I know what you have done. I've seen with my own eyes. You are such a pretender. You're not a devotee. You're a rascal. And he, in anger, he picks up a stone and hits at Madhai. And the stone goes and hits Madhai on the head. And Madhai starts bleeding. Madhavananda Brahmachari starts bleeding. And now Madhavananda was there, Jai Vijay from Vaikunta. He was very powerful. And this little skinny Bengali man who threw a stone at him was like a small little boy in front of him. Madhai was strong, hefty. Madhai picked up the stone that had hit him on the head. Madhai picked up the stone and gave him the stone back and said, hit again. Hit again. Hit again. I deserve more. When this man saw the forgiveness, the tolerance, and the humility of Madhai, he fell at Madhai's feet. And he said, now you have become now I know that you have become a pure Vaishnava. Because you have no anger, you have no false ego, and you are so tolerant and so forgiving. You are a sadhu. Now I can understand that Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu has got real potency. So he became someone who increased the glory of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu by his, and that is our responsibility as disciples. As a disciple of Gauranga Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu, he brought such good name to Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement that this fellow said, now I know that Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement has potency because I see the transformation in you. Previously, you were not like that. You would see somebody and start attacking them. Now I am attacking you, still you are not attacking. And you are giving me the stone back, then hit again if you want. I deserve worse. So this is the duty of all of us as disciples, that we have to bring glory to Srila Prabhupada. We have to bring glory to our spiritual master and not do any disservice to them. In our medical profession, one of the important principles that we are taught is first do no harm. It is one of the oaths that we take. Patient comes, you cannot help him, at least don't give some wrong medicine. First do no harm. Then you think of helping. Don't do unnecessary surgery. Don't give medicines that will cause unnecessary side effects. First do no harm. So similarly, even if we can just sit at home, chant 16 rounds, follow 4 regulative principles and never show our face to anybody in the world, that's okay. But we should not do disservice. We should not bring ill fame, bad reputation to our society or to our Guru Maharaj or to Srila Prabhupada. That is our duty. First do no harm. At least don't bring ill repute. But Madhavananda Brahmachari and Jagadananda Brahmachari, they were very glorious examples, chanting 2 lakhs, doing Vaishnava Seva. Their life was perfect. Prabhu kahe Vaishnava Seva, Naam Sankirtan, Dui Kara Shigra Bhave, Shri Krishna Charan. So in this way, this is the glory of the Sankirtan movement of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. The Prem Naam Sankirtan movement of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu is inherited by those who are sincere, those who want to do service. Srila Prabhupada, I will conclude. Srila Prabhupada was in Vrindavan, and Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj was personally serving Srila Prabhupada at that time. This is the last days. And Mr. Bajaj, the owner and managing director of Bajaj Motors, Bajaj company, he came along with the governor of Tamil Nadu state. Madras is in Tamil Nadu. Chennai is in Tamil Nadu. No? The Tamil Nadu chief minister and Mr. Bajaj, both of them came to Vrindavan to meet Prabhupada in November 1977. This was maybe 1.5 weeks before Prabhupada's disappearance. Srila Bhakti Charu Maharaj said this. It's on YouTube. I was listening to Memories of Srila Prabhupada by Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. So they spoke to Prabhupada for some time. Then they both said to Prabhupada that, Prabhupada, we want to talk to you in private. Can you ask your disciple to go out? So Prabhupada told Srila Bhakti Charu Maharaj, you can wait out. But Srila Bhakti Charu Maharaj was very clever. He hit the recorder button. Because there's always a tape recorder in Prabhupada's room, so that Prabhupada's conversations can be recorded. So he pushed the record button and then left. Maharaj himself says. And later on I came and I heard the recording. So after Srila Bhakti Charu Maharaj left the room closed, Mr. Bajaj and the governor of Tamil Nadu, they asked Srila Prabhupada that, Srila Prabhupada, you have a very big society. You have temples, projects all over the world in USA, Canada, England, France, Switzerland, Australia, New Zealand, Africa. In India, there are so many properties. You have in Japan, you have in Hong Kong, there's a temple. So now this is 1977, my dear friends. This is a lot of money. 108 temples all over the world. Even Tata Birla didn't have 108 homes. And Prabhupada had no loan. Everything was donated. And his books were generating so much income. Because he had these disciples who were like free volunteers for just distributing Prabhupada's books like anything, going out in the streets. So this is just from a business point, Mr. Bajaj. Just from a business point of view, this is, Prabhupada was a multi-crorepati. So they asked Prabhupada when nobody was there, Prabhupada, you are about to leave this world, you are about to go to Vaikuntha, but what is going to happen to this multi-million-dollar society? Who will inherit this society? Who will inherit your legacy? Are you going to name an Acharya after you, your successor, who will inherit all this? And Prabhupada in his very feeble voice very clearly and strongly told them that I have deliberately not appointed any Acharya. I have deliberately not appointed any successor. My spiritual legacy will be inherited by those who are my sincere followers. So Srila Bhakti Charu Maharaj says, anybody who is a sincere follower of Srila Prabhupada will inherit the empowerment of Prabhupada, the Shakti of Prabhupada. Shakti Avesha Swarupene. Will inherit Nityananda Prabhu's Shakti through Srila Prabhupada. Anybody who is sincere. And the history of ISKCON is a testimony to this. Those who have sacrificed, those who have been sincere, they have inherited. Srila Bhakti Raghav Swami Maharaj, spiritual master of our Satyarupa Mataji, His Holiness Srila Bhakti Raghav Swami Maharaj, gave such a big sacrifice. When the Mayapur temple was attacked, he was right there fighting to protect Radha Madhav. And there was an explosion. He completely lost one lotus foot. But so many decades have passed and he has remained a faithful servant of Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara. And now we can see the potency of Maharaj. Hundreds and thousands of devotees, their lives are being transformed. They find so much inspiration in the example of Maharaj. So anybody who is sincere, anybody who carries on sincerely, they may be nobody at the time of Prabhupada, but now they are Jagat Guru. And those who got a lot of mercy but could not follow the path of Prabhupada, now they are gone. They are lost with the passage of time. So Prabhupada's legacy is there. It is up to us how sincerely we follow Prabhupada to that degree we will inherit. Just like the father will give more power to that child who is sincere. Now he knows there's one son, he drinks alcohol, he loses money in gambling. Father, although has a lot of inheritance to give, will not give, will hold it back. But those who are sincere, they will inherit. Prabhupada said that. And then Srila Bhakti Maharaj says, then Mr. Bajaj noticed that the tape recorder is on and he goes and cut, he closes it. So Maharaj said, I heard that also. He said, oh, this recording is going on. So anyway, Srila Bhakti Maharaj said, but I heard what was essential for me to hear. Prabhupada said, I have not named any successor. My spiritual legacy will be inherited by those who are my sincere followers. So with this, I will stop. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Caitanya Bhagavata ki jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahashay ki jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Yes, Divya Mataji, you can go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I have two questions. One, what happened? How's that family doing now? I don't remember the name of the Brahma. The devotee who passed away at the age of 32.
So they are doing very well. The daughter has grown up very nicely in Krishna consciousness, and they are doing very well. Mataji is also doing very well. I don't know them. I don't know Mataji personally, but I heard that recently in the yatra, one devotee was telling me they met Mataji, the daughter. They're all doing very well. The congregation has taken very good care of them. Hare Krishna. Okay, anyone else? So if there are no questions, we can end here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you so much.
Kripa Sindhu Bevacha.
Patitanam
Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo.
Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.